from the garden to the bottle. Today, we have a crop scientist who is going to tell us how some of these crops are grown, how they are prepared from the garden until it goes to the factory. And we are in the garden of aloe vera crops, and the crop scientist Hilda is going to explain more about the planting and the harvesting and so many things. Hilda, maybe you can introduce yourself and then we begin from there.
I'm Hilda Orishaba. I work as a crop scientist at KAZIRE Health Products Limited. I hold a Master's of Science in Agriculture from South Africa.
Hilda, people would like to know, how do you choose, land and soil, things of that kind, the choice of soil? I mean, does it grow on any soil, or, what do you have to say about that?
Aloe vera performs very well on sandy, loam soils. The soils that are well drained, if the soils are waterlogged, the crop doesn't perform very well.
Then how about spacing? Does it need spacing?
Yes, aloe vera performs very well when the plant density is too low, but on this farm we chose 3 meter by 3 meter, in that there is 3 meter between plants and 3 meter between the rows.
Can it be affected by too much sunshine? Because like now there is too much sunshine.
Apparently, we've not seen any effect of drought on aloe vera because the leaves are succulent and fleshy and have wax on them. That wax provides a barrier to excess radiation. So apparently, in fact, there is no need for irrigation unless you're doing planting, and that's when you're supposed to provide water to establish root development.
Aloe vera is too strong, as in when you're drinking it. Is it also strong as in resisting pests and diseases?
On our fields, we've not yet seen any pest and disease, though if planted in waterlogged soils, aloe vera could get some rots.
Then maybe, Hilda, people would like to know, because here where we're standing, we are seeing a lot of trees. I mean, why are you interested in in having trees in this very garden? I mean, doesn't it affect aloe vera as a plant?
Not really, because we are practicing agriculture sustainably. We do not want to affect any biodiversity, and in addition to that, these trees create a barrier for wind, and also they try to provide some good environment so that the cold breeze, when it is coming in, it provides a serene environment for the crop to perform.
Then maybe we can also, you can tell our viewer, about the time it takes to grow and things of that kind.
Aloe vera reaches maturity about 1.5 to 2 years.
Then harvesting, do you harvest it all, or you pick some few leaves and then you leave the rest to grow?
Aloe vera is a perennial crop in that it regenerates. Once you remove some leaves, others sprout.
Yeah, you have heard the crop scientist explaining it all. Is there anything you would like them to know before we can sign out?
Yes. What I wanted to say is that not aloes are aloe vera. Some of them are poisonous, and aloe vera has been known to be medicinal for ages. Aloe vera has been growing in the wild and people have not been cultivating it, and apparently it's getting extinct in the game reserves in the wild. However, because of the demand of aloe vera, both locally and internationally, we've decided to cultivate it commercially, and apparently our aloe vera covers about 50 acres of land on our farm. Maybe to take you through, aloe vera has different cultivars, and on this farm we have 2 cultivars, that is Aloe chinensis and Aloe vera barbadensis miller. However, the latter occupies a lot of land acreage because it has a lot of antioxidant properties. And maybe to take you through the agronomic part, aloe vera is propagated by suckers, and it also needs proper management in that it is a slow growing crop. Literally meaning that the weeds can outcompete with it for nutrients, for moisture, for radiation, for space and all that. So you have to fully control your weeds, and apparently we are doing weed integrated management. We are using hose, but a little bit of it so that we do not destroy the soil structure. And also we are using hand pulling method as well as mulching. In the end of it all, our mulches are going to add organic matter into the soil, control evaporation, suppress weeds, and provide serene environment for the crop. And then also at harvesting, you're not supposed to harvest any leaf you see. Aloe vera, we decided to harvest our aloe vera using a knife. About 2 to 4 leaves, the bigger leaves, are harvested, and the leaves are picked and put into the crate, and the cut part is facing upwards because the aloe, which is the active compound in the crop, doesn't ooze out of the leaf. Then the trays are taken to the cooling truck and are transported to the processing plant.
From the garden to the bottle, we were talking to Hilda, the crop scientist in KAZIRE, and she was explaining so many things about aloe vera, how it is grown, how it is harvested, the problems it faces as in pests, and so many things. She talked of choice of soil and so many things. From this episode of From the Garden to the Bottle, I'm Itogoro Mark Nyabhem.